external config file or native config file, so that we can see the dynamic changes into the REST controllers, dynamic changes to the microservices. This is what we discussed in other day class or not there. Okay, guys. Okay, now in that process, I used one actuator called refresh, but I want to talk exclusive about more and more information about what all the actuators. Total 15 plus actuators are there. Each one is one ready-made microservice. What is that? Each one is what? One ready-made microservice. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Each one is one ready-made microservice. Okay, let's see how to deal with that. It is here is the paint, guys. Here is the paint. Class content, here is what? Spring. Class content, here is what? Spring. Give me 1 minute, guys. This is 1103. No, 915. Where is this? 915. Yeah, where is this? Cloud MS. I think session 8 is still not completed or completed. Yeah, session 9 is going on. In that session 9, I have to add all the actuators. Let's talk about actuators end to end. Spring Boot actuators. One is production server, guys. No, it is not server, guys. It's a server. What is production server? Are the project which is running in live mode for end users and customers is called production server or not there, guys? Okay. Production server. The server in which application is deployed to give services to end user for commercial use is called as what? Production server. This server manages what? Live code and live DB. Live database and live code. Old days, dedicated high-end system for production server. Client used to have their own hardware, software setup for production purpose. But recent days, using cloud environment, rental basis infrastructure like what? AWS, Google Cloud, and etc. Are you getting my point? Production or environment, the software and tools that are used in production server to deploy and run the application is called as what? Production environment or setup. JDK software, Wildfly server, Tomcat server, Jenkins, Docker, and etc. Jenkins, Docker, and what? Etc. Okay, that's good. Endpoint. The REST API, REST service, or some other service that is ready to use is called endpoint. In order to take the services from any endpoint, we need to gather endpoint details like what? URL, method type, path variable, and etc. Each REST controller method is called one endpoint. Each REST controller method is called one endpoint. I hope you are understanding my statement, boss. Each REST controller method is called one endpoint. Each REST controller method we developed in Spring Boot application is called one endpoint. And that endpoint need to collect above said details. What kind of details, guys? Array, at the rate, get mapping, triplex mapping methods are called what? Endpoints. HTTP, this one, this is the URL. Get is what? Method type. ID name are what? Path variable. Input is JSON. Output is what? String. Like this, we need to collect details for every endpoint operation or not there of the REST controller. These are technically called endpoint details are not there, guys. These are technically called endpoint details are not there. In REST controller class, the XXX mapping annotation methods are called endpoints. Gathering more information about those methods is nothing but gathering endpoint details. Gathering more information of those methods is nothing but gathering endpoint details. Convinced with me or not there, guys? Okay. So let's see what we are doing here. Gathering more info about, no, 1 minute. The XXX XXX mapping annotation methods. XXX mapping annotation methods of REST controller class are called endpoints. Are called endpoints. Methods of REST controller class are called endpoints. Okay, that's good. Are called endpoints. Are you understanding my statement or not there? XXX mapping annotation methods of REST controller class are called what? Endpoints. And gathering more details about those methods like URL, method type, params, and etc. is called gathering. What point details, guys? Endpoint details. So definitely gathering what details? Endpoint. Spring Boot actuator. It is a production ready endpoint built in REST service given by Spring Boot people to perform non-functional operation on production environment of the Spring Boot project. It's a ready-made microservice. Come on. That is having what logic? Non-functional feature or functional feature? It is having what logic? Non-functional feature or functional feature, boss? Non-functional feature. They don't deal with main operations of the project. They always deal with what? Non-functional features of the project. Are you getting my point there or not there? It is production ready endpoint given by Spring Boot people to perform what? Non-functional operations of the production environment of the Spring Boot project. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Yeah. The functional features are primary logics of the application. Okay. Mute Satya. Satya, what are you doing, man? Participants. Mute all. Mute all. Okay. Now can. Functional feature means what? Primary logics. Banking application, opening account, withdraw money, deposit money, and etc. The non-functional features are The secondary logics of the application, which are what? Additional optional logics to manage the application effectively. Logging, thread dump info, process dump, heap memory info, bean IDs info, and etc. They are not main operation. They are supporting. See, you take institute, guys. Okay. Faculties are the students are the functional features because these are the main people to run the organization. This admin staff, lab assistant, okay, the hardware team, software team, online team, all these are what? Secondary people. That means they are supporting staff. Can I call them as secondary logics, guys? But if both are there together, so the application looks very strong or not there, guys. So project mainly runs what? Runs with primary logics, functional features. Okay. But non-functional features also very good towards maintenance of the project are not there. It is very much required towards what? Maintenance of the project. Okay, guys. Health, info, config property, beans, logging, refresh, etc. Generally, we get 15 plus ready-made actuator. Every actuator is one ready-made microservice, which is designed for one or other non-functional features. Spring Boot actuators are production-ready microservices to apply non-functional features on what? Production-ready Spring Boot project. Once project is ready, I just want to maintain project more effectively. Array, when project is running, in the middle, I want to see threads information. There is a thread dump actuator is there. It will get all the threads information of the project. I want to get processes information. Process dump is there, actuator. We will get it. I want to get all the bean IDs. You can get it. I want to get all request path. You can get it. I want to get all config properties, guys. At the rate configuration property names. You can get it. Without touching the application, I want to shut down microservice. We have that. So, but they don't deal with the main functions of the project. They always deal with what? Non-functional features. Okay, logging, auditing, scheduling information, thread dump information. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Okay. Thread dump information. So this kind of information they are trying to keep or not there, guys. I want reply from you people, guys. Super. Okay. Now let's see. Up to Spring Boot 2.5, we used to see two actuators as activated or enabled actuators by default. They are health info. From Spring Boot 2.x, they are giving only health as what? Defaultly activated actuator. What is there? Defaultly activated actuator. Are you getting my point there, guys? In any MS project, add Spring Boot actuators dependency in order to use what? Spring Boot actuator services. What services, guys? Spring Boot actuator services. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, this is the starter that you have to add. You can add any starter in the middle of the project by just using what? Spring add starter, select Spring Boot actuator or not there. Array Spring option is there not to add all the things. Okay, how to see all the activated actuator? So regular port number actuator. You will get all the activated actuators are not there, guys. Come on, my dear. Okay, you will get all the actuator. So you want to get this kind of formatted information, not like this. You have to install, okay, JSON viewer plugin to the Chrome browser. And how to download, and this URL is talking about that. If you use a JSON viewer plugin, it looks very pretty. Otherwise, it looks like horizontal kind of. It looks like what? Horizontal kind of thing. Fine, guys. So You can add in existing microservices or in the new microservice. That's up to you. So what I do is instead of taking separate microservice, we already got some microservices now, boss. Come on, my dear. We already got some microservices with us or not there? We have or not there? Yeah, in those microservices, let's add this actuator and let us observe what are the default, by default activated actuators, right? And today's class, tomorrow's class, dedicatedly on actuators only, no other discussion. No other topic we are going to take up, and dedicatedly we are going to talk about what? Actuators only, nothing else. Clear, my dear? Got the point, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, that's great. Yeah, these are the config client is there. Otherwise, we'll take a basic one, guys. Basic one is there, na? LBC one. 444. This only we add actuators. What is there in that? Copy this, paste it. No, we can add in regular one also. It's not like that. But instead of making heavy, I'm taking simple one. Where is the pros number? 8, yes. Billing MS provider. Billing MS provider. Billing MS provider. This is my 08 Eureka server. This is what? 08 Eureka server, guys. Come on. Right. Eureka server, cart MS, billing MS. Eureka server. Next one is what? Cart MS. Next one is what? Billing MS. Okay. But here, I'll try to add actuators. Here also I will try to add actuators. I try to add actuators. Yeah. Here is my what? Billing MS provider, Cart MS consumer. This is my what? Eureka server. What server? This is definitely what? Eureka server. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Okay, I don't want to work with original context path, guys. Right click, tell me here. Properties, guys. Right click properties. Project settings. Web project settings. Where is that? Why I'm not able to get it? Did I take var? I think I have taken var only, na? Web project settings. You have taken Jara? Yeah. Okay, then leave it. Yeah. Now you have to add actuators in this one or not? This Spring. Add starters, guys. Spring. Add starters, guys. Network problem is coming. Spring Boot actuators. What's happening, guys? Call them. No, it's coming, going, coming, going. Any loose connection? Okay. Say next. Select pom.xml. Loose connection check sir. వస్తుంది పోతుంది. Not speaker, అది. Earlier it was coming off. Now it is become totally gone. Yeah. Yeah, we have added actuators here, guys. This is my what? Eureka server, right? Billing MS provider, cart MS consumer. This is my what? Eureka server, guys. Tell me. Com.nt. Let's change this one to 08. Eureka server application. Say next. Say finish. Say next, say finish. Okay, here also, let's change the project number. What is there? 08. Say yes. Here is what? Billing MS, guys. Zero eight. Are you getting my point there or not there? Okay. This is Eureka server. Right click. Tell me. Run on. What is there? Java application. Right click. Run as a Java application. We are ready with Eureka server here, right? Yeah. Now I'm running cart MS. Right click. Tell me. Run as Java application. Run as Java application. Yeah, we are ready with billing MS. I think, did I start the cart MS, guys? Yes, all are ready. Okay, now let's see. Earlier, see, actually, whenever you run any microservice, by default, actuators you are only coming. Na? Earlier, we got error because no actuators are adding. Okay, let me go for Eureka server first. Let me go for Eureka server first. How many microservices are there here, guys? Two microservices. 6677. Actuator slash info some beta default is coming or not there. Okay, I will put only actuators. By default, okay, by default, health actuator is in active mode or not there. This is the Rav. Raven means horizontally coming. Parsed is means what beautification. It's not coming by default. You have to add JSON viewer plugin. What plugin? When you add JSON viewer plugin, then only it comes like this. Otherwise, it will not come. Otherwise, it will not come. Okay, this is actuator. By default, health actuator is in active mode or not there. Okay. Now let's see the second one. Okay. Info actuator I'm trying to get, but that is not in active mode. Here also by default, health actuator is in active mode or not there. Okay. Here what I did is I have taken separate project. No need of adding discovery client, conf client. REST service I have taken. But right now I'm showing practicals on microservice itself, right? Okay. You can also take any of existing. You can also use one of the existing. You can also use one of the existing microservice for this purpose. One of the existing microservice for run the Spring Boot application. This one. By default, what is the, okay, the default list of actuators are coming or not there? To get this content as formatted content, install what? JSON plugin to Chrome browser software. Already installed in my system, that's why no problem. Let's start understanding the default one that is in active mode. That is what? Health. This actuator gives health metrics info like what? Current application is up or down. Using this actuator, we can get more details related to memory, like disk space, free space, used space, and etc. It is a default activated Spring Boot actuator, right? These actuator services are very useful for the project maintenance team. Generally, that is what? DevOps team. Generally, that is what? DevOps team. Are you getting my point there or not there? Generally, that is a DevOps team. Comfortable, my dear? Okay. Sir, now actuators are coming as ready-made microservices providing non-functional feature. Suppose before arrival of micro actuators also, people have maintained the project. People need non-functional feature. What they have done? Earlier, they used to work with the 10 to 12 separate tools to work with different non-functional features. But now no need of those features, no need of separate tools, guys. Within the Spring Boot only we have got what? Actuator. It makes life of the programmer very, very interesting and easy or not there. Check it out. Before arrival of Spring Boot to the market, we used to develop this kind of non-functional feature services using AOP module manually. Since Spring Boot is giving actuator as ready-made microservices representing what? Various non-functional features, we can say there is no need of learning AOP module in the current situation. AOP says you should develop and actuator says that everything is ready-made, right? Before arrival of Spring Boot actuator, we used to work with AOP module and lots of what? Third-party tool to arrange non-functional features of DevOps team. Okay, project maintenance team. After arrival of what? Spring Boot actuator, no such requirement is there. Currently, Spring AOP, Spring Boot AOP module, lots of its significance is in the market. Lots of significance is there in the market or not there, guys? Lots of significance is there in the market or not there, guys? I want reply from you people. Come on, everyone. Okay. After arrival of Spring Boot actuator, no such requirement is there. Currently, Spring AOP, Spring Boot AOP module, lots of its significance is there in the market or not there, guys? Super, guys. Tell me next one. So after, see, no need of using tools, no need of using AOP. That's why earlier I used to teach AOP, guys. My evidence, I am not teaching AOP because AOP says develop all these non-functional features manually. I will give a little support for you. But, but, a actuator says what? Already I implemented, I am there as ready-made microservices. You just need to know how to take them and use them. So this is definitely interesting or not there. This actuator gives health metrics info like current application is up or down. Using this actuator, we can also get more details related to memory like what? Disk space, free space, and etc. It is a default activated Spring Boot actuator. These actuator services are very useful for project maintenance team. Generally, that is what? DevOps team. To get to get memory details about application, we need to add one more supporting entries in application.property file. Okay, what is this, guys? Management dot endpoint dot health dot show details always. Always is having the what the possible values are always, never, when authorized. Always means always give the details. Never means don't give the details. When authorized means what? When authorized means what? Or if you enable security on the project, whenever security is satisfied, whenever that role is satisfied, okay na? Because to use this service, some role is required. To use this endpoint, some role is required. If that role is there, username, password is correct, then only you allow this to happen. We are saying you allow this to happen when only when this thing are there. Okay, like this we can mention it or not there, guys. Okay. Okay, see the possible values are what? Always. Always gives health metrics through, though you have not logged into the application. Never. Does not give health metrics. Metrics means information, guys. When authorized. Gives health metrics only for the logged in user of the application. That means authentication and authorizations are completed. If you want to disable this one, false. Default is what? True. Okay. Spring Boot actuators can be applied on what? RESTful services or and what? On microservices. And on microservices. And on microservices. Management.endpoint.enable is deprecated in latest versions of Spring Boot. As alternate, use what? Management.endpoint.endpoint ID dot access none. Access is there. Possible values are none, unrestricted, read only. None, unrestricted, read only. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? Come on, everyone. Convinced with me, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's concentrate on how to get more information about them. Yeah, right now I'm not creating multiple microservices to recognize the changes. At least in this project, can we add a dev tools mouse? Because I'm keep on changing what? Property file. I don't want to restart it. I'm not taking multiple instances today. So can I think about keeping what? Dev tools in both microservices? Right click, Spring, add dev tools. Added, guys. Right click, tell me, Spring, add dev tool. Add dev tools. Simply add dev tools, right? Okay. Yeah. Billing MS actuator, cart MS actuator. Are you getting my point there or not there, guys? Super. Right. Now let's come to this property file, guys. Okay. Here is what? Properties file. Yes. Enable health metrics. What is there? Enable health metrics. How to enable health metric, guys? Management dot endpoint dot health dot enabled is equal to true. Okay, enabled is equal to true. What is there? Management dot health dot health dot come on, management dot health dot right, dot endpoint okay, endpoint dot health dot okay, health dot tell me, enable is equal to true. But nowadays, this is deprecated. In that place, what has come, guys? In that place, what has come? Endpoint dot access. What is there? Access. Okay. Here, health is not there, guys. What is there? Access is there. It is endpoint, endpoints. Management dot endpoint dot access. Okay. I am writing what? Unrestricted. What is there, guys? Unrestricted. Okay, next one. Management dot. What dot, guys? Management dot endpoint dot health dot show details. Endpoint dot health dot show details. Always health dot show details. This yellow color should not come, but fine, no problem. Management dot health point. Okay, add these two entries. Management spell mistake, MANE, manage, second, management. Yeah. Still, guys, this yellow color is coming. I'm worried about that. Yeah, it's right. End point. Management dot. Fine, no problem. Okay, we'll see that. Copy this. Cart MS. Application dot properties, say paste, unrestricted this. Here no yellow mark. Let's see, after saving it may come. No, it is recognizing nicely. Fine. Yeah, DevTools is added, changes will be recognized automatically. Yeah, health actuator slash health. Up and down, right? You're just getting what? Up and down. Okay. 6677. Cart MS. What is there? Health. Up. But I'm looking to get more and more information about that. How to get more and more information about that? Wait a minute. Okay. Health. Management dot health dot show details what? Always. Show details always. 1 minute. On safe side, I'll stop everything, guys. Maybe freshly it is not recognizing the changes. Okay, I should get this is the memory, this is the free disk space, this is the used disk space. Like that, I have to get more details about the memory, guys. Yeah, Eureka server application or Java application. Eureka server. Next, I'm going for Cart MS. Right click, guys, run as Java application. right? Endpoint.health.access unrestricted. Management.endpoint.health.show details what? Always. That's good. Okay. This is unrestricted and this is what? Always. Enable health metrics. This is what? Unrestricted. This is what? Always. Fine. Okay. Cart MS actuators. This is what? Billing MS actuators, right? Okay. I think I have started only Cart MS, right? This is my billing MS. Okay. Let me say this Java application. Yeah, this time more details have come or not there. This time more details have come or not there, guys. Okay. See, regarding disk space, check it out. Total is this much, free is this much, threshold is this much, path is this much. It's happening or not happening, guys. It's happening or not there. Status is up, details are this, cart MS1, come on. Total is this much, free is this, threshold is this much. Everyone getting my point here? Super. Okay. Refresh. Oh, yeah, boss. This is what we need to focus on this. And same thing you observe. Go to this cart MS actuator / health. Here also more information is coming or not there, guys. Regarding Eureka server, both are there. So like this, it's a ready-made microservice, ready-made endpoint, giving more details related to memory are not there. For example, if I keep access none, I changed this one to none, guys. None. So it will be disabled automatically, guys. Okay. In both places, I said access is what? None. In both places, let me put, guys, access is none. Save this, guys. Let's put this, guys. Come on. Stop this. Okay. Eureka server. Right click. Tell me. Java application. Yeah. Now you look at this. Right now, Eureka server only started. Shall I go for cart MS? What MS, guys? Cart MS. Right click Java application. Yes. Right click. Where is this? Java application. Right click Java application. Here is my what? Health. This time we got the error na? Did you notice it? Why? Because I disabled the actuator. Though I added starter, I said none. I said none. Earlier, what is this? In the place of what? Unrestricted. You can access. But when I'm saying what? None. Indirectly, I disabled actuator are not there. Fine. So that is about what? Health actuator. You are going to get whether microservice is up and down or not. To enable such an actuator which is not activated by default, if you want to activate one actuator, info. You want to activate two actuator, comma separated. No, at a time I want to activate all the actuators, star symbol. Star is better, na? Because once I keep the star, all the actuators will be activated at a time or not there. All these actuators will be activated at a time or not there, guys. Say something, my dear. Come on, everyone. Okay. Now let's see how to activate. I comment this. Yeah. Management dot. Come on. Endpoint dot. What dot, guys? Management dot endpoint dot. Where is this, guys? Management dot endpoint dot. What is there? Management dot endpoint dot. Web dot exposure dot include dot star. Web dot exposure dot include dot star. This is my application dot properties. Say paste. Web dot exposure dot include dot star. I don't know what's happening, why yellow mark is coming. Fine, let it be. I think changes are recognized in both places, but changes are recognizing in both places. Give some time. Come to this. Okay, this time I say actuator. Earlier only health came. This time I supposed to get everything. Okay, let's refresh once. 7090 info not there. Actuator means everything should come. That means it is not recognizing the changes properly. Web dot exposure dot, am I right? Web dot exposure dot include dot star are not there. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? Super, guys. Tell me. Yeah, here is my Eureka server. Right. Right click. Tell me. Java application. Right click. What is there, guys? Java application. Right click Java application. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, tell me. com.nt cart ms Java application. provider MS, right click, run as, what is there? Java application. That's good. Billing MS, why it is not giving why it has to give all the actuators? 7090 billing MS actuator. What's happening? No static resource called actuator. What's happening? We are keeping the information, but it is not recognized. Yeah, web.exposure.include star. Management endpoints. Here, what I have written endpoints. Web.exposure.include. Yeah, activate all the actuator. Exposure.include. I think we have written that one or not there. Definitely we have written that one. Oh, okay. Management.endpoints.web.exposure.include star. Show details what? Always. Why it's happening? Why it is not recognizing the change? It is still going in old mode only. Let me clean the project once. Let me clean the project once. On safe side, let me restart the IDE. What is there? Oh, what is this, guys? Call them. Meanwhile, it is opening. Got it? I think it should now recognize, guys, because I even restarted it. Right click, guys. Come on. Run as Java application. No, that's true. I am asking show details, na? 1 minute. Let's comment on safe side. Let's comment this also. Actually, we are asking to see the details. It's no way related to this one. Fine. Okay. Eureka server is ready. Yeah. Tell me next one. 8. Cart MS run as Java application. Oof. Run as Java application. Done. Billing MS. Right click. Tell me. Run as Java application. What is there, guys? Run as Java application. That's good. I don't know what's happening. I disabled it. Fine. Later, it's not enabling. Is there any issue with the servers? Only one microservice is ready. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Info not there. That's good. I think now it's back. Problem with Eclipse ID. Sometimes Eclipse behaves this worst. That's why some people are not liking Eclipse. They are going for what? IntelliJ. IntelliJ. Okay. See, it's giving all the actuators that are there now, boss. All the actuators that are there are not there. In that one, you want health, you will get a health. Right now, always is removed. Na? That's why only this space. Yeah. Eureka server, refresh. Yeah. Tell me here, where is this, guys? Actuator. What is there? Actuator. All the information. You want to get health information? Health information. If you want to get health information, we are getting what? Health information. Comfortable, my dear, or not there? Yes. If you want to get health information, we are getting health information. This is my Eureka server information or not there? Okay, guys. This is what we need to focus on whole process. Why info is not working? Info means we have to provide some information. Then only it will give. So you have to add extra entries about our project in property file that will be displayed. Info is working, but flower bracket opening and closing coming. Right now, there is no information to share. Okay. In this situation, you want to get more details about what? Health only. Then what should I do? Can I enable this? I'll try. Okay. Anyhow, it will automatically restart. Restarting. Okay. It should automatically restart. Let's see. Let's see. It's clearly restarting, right? Say this. Okay. Refresh. This time more information about health has come or not there. Definitely lot of information about health has come or not there. Okay, boss. Yeah, tell me. Gives info about current application in the form of JSON content. User gives request to info actuator. For this, we need to maintain information in what? Application dot property. Having fixed prefixes in keys. What is that? Okay, info dot app. What is there? Info dot. Star means all are activated. Info dot app is a fixed key, guys. And you can write any other key, any other level after that. Okay, that will come as information about the project. Go to this application dot properties. Okay, ms info. Info dot app dot name. Okay. Car to MS. All these are user defined only. Info dot app dot okay. Size 10. Info dot app dot vendor. What is there? NS. Info dot app dot okay. Created by okay, Raja. Some information. Okay. Now,